You know, we asked our viewers a while back to send in pictures of barns. Today we're going to take you to a place called the Miller Barn. You're going to meet the Warren County Cowboy. Me and Elvira is going to check it out. Come along with us. Let's go, Elvira. Hey, I want you guys to meet my buddy Troy Miller. You know, when we talk about barns, they're on the decline. Back in the 30s, there was 6.8 million barns in the United States. Now down to like 600,000. Preservation's a big part of what you do along with your music, Troy. Tell me about it.
Well, this barn was built in the 1870s, and when I moved here, there was a big hole in the roof. We repaired that, and you know how money is. We go, as we get money, we fix one thing at a time, but we've been fixing the rod on some of these poles, replacing them, and fixing the roof. Slowly, yeah, as you can see, I got a few leaks to fix, but we're going to restore this and have us a music venue.
All right, talking my language now. Yeah. A lot of things to see. Let's go check them out.
Let's do it.
Troy, I've seen some really unique things, but this is starting to scare me a little bit. This kind of looks like you're going to be drilling on my teeth.
Well, step over here, Scott.
You're scaring me.
Turn that crank.
Okay. So what am I doing, Troy?
You're turning this crank, turning this transmission, which is a 5-speed transmission.
Okay.
And it's making ice cream over here.
Oh, we're making ice. So we
could be making ice cream if we had all the right ingredients.
Okay.
But it's an ice cream maker. My friend Richard Taylor made this on a Chevy 6-cylinder block, and he sawed it in two and left the crank where you could turn it and then put it on a transmission. And
so right now I'm going in first gear. I can shift the gears,
yes.
Okay?
Gear's fifth there. You can really gear going.
Oh man, I'm going now, ain't I?
Yes, sir.
So this is something you'll have like for ice cream socials and things like that out here at the Miller Barn?
Yeah, we've been wanting to have an ice cream social. My girlfriend's been experimenting with goat milk. We've tried, regular ice cream. We've done that successful many times. So
I love goat milk. Love that stuff.
I do too, and it's so healthy for you. And we've got a barn that I think it would be fitting for such events like that.
Right. Well, this is a place I think we could spend all day looking around. You got so many things to look at. I see cars, I see chairs and things of that sort. Can you show me some more things?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go check them out.
It's a 29 Mercedes kit car. It's on a Ford Pinto frame. It's got a 4-cylinder Ford engine, and it's a really cool car to drive.
So you can't drive this now?
Not at the moment. It's got a few little minor things that needs taken care of. Like I said, I've got too many projects and it's been on the back burner. When
you're out here in this barn, amongst friends or even by yourself, you and your dad were so close, you feel his presence, and I believe that.
I do, Scott. I hear his voice, and he always enjoyed singing and being around people and performing.
He was a card. He really
was.
Yeah. So this belonged to your father, then, handed down to you?
Yeah, he traded a Harley for it, and I wish he kept the Harley myself, because I don't really need another car. I've got a 67 Pontiac Catalina that I've had since I was 16.
Oh wow, man, this is something I really want to take home today, Troy. I gotta buy this.
This one's not for sale. Every time I get behind the wheel and I look at the speedometer and all the controls and see it's a little worn and weathered, well, it's been a time machine for me.
I see something kind of unique here on your locks. I mean, tell me about these skulls on here.
Well, it reminded me of Keith Richards. He was a big guitar hero of mine growing up as a kid, and the car's named Sally Rose, which I named after an Emmylou Harris album that came out in 1985, the year I got this car. I always had a crush on Emmy Lou, so I named the car Sally Rose.
No wonder you can't part with it.
Right.
Yeah. I say we get the guitars and take a ride one Sunday afternoon. That'd be a good
I
thing.
would love to do that.
All right. Let's check out some other things. Now, Troy, I've been to a lot of barns. Most of the barns I go to, I see chickens, I see hogs, I see pigs. A stage never seen before. Tell me about this.
Well, Scott, I grew up watching the old Grand Ole Opry shows as a kid, and as you remember, they had the barn setting, and music naturally sounds great in a barn. And I watched a documentary or a PBS program about Levon Helm and how he built a stage in his barn and a studio and got a Grammy for an album that he did in his barn. So
The wood makes it sound different. doesn't it?
it sounds fantastic. My buddy Steve Mayo was playing the fiddle in here one night, and I was walking around up in the hayloft and outside the barn, and it just rang so beautifully. I thought, I have to build a stage. My buddy Richard Taylor, he said, well, I'll help you. He goes, I'll be here next week and we'll start on it.
We always talk about chickens making noise in the barn. How about a couple of turkeys making some music in the barn?
Let's do it.
All right. Be back with Ag Live and some music right after this.